God, I'm a dancer.
We start the show with like an 11-minute opening, like Moulin Rouge, where it's like 3 songs, and it's just Jonathan on stage, just performing, an entertainer with a capital E. Come here to see Jonathan Groff, and hopefully we hand that to you right at the beginning.
We all know who Jonathan Groff is. Like any kid who, watched YouTube bootlegs between the years of 2010 and now is like, I'm obsessed with him.
What was it about Bobby, his story, this piece that you were like, this is for me, this is the project that I want to bring to life?
So Ted Chapin, who was at that time in charge of this program called Lyrics and Lyricists at the 92nd Street Y, we became friends through the years. We went to dinner. We went to see Natasha Pierre in the Great Comet of 1812.
Okay.
Then we went to Orso after. We're sitting at dinner, and he said, I'm thinking about doing, they do a lot of theater composers in the Lyrics and Lyricists, but Bobby Darin, this pop singer from the 50s, actually wrote a lot of his own music, and I'm interested to put a spotlight on this artist because he wrote Splish Splash, as well as performing it, and it started a YouTube hole that I'm still in, that I literally was in yesterday.
I honestly don't know a lot about Bobby, so I'm interested to come see the show and to learn about it. How much did you know about him prior to going into this?
I knew a lot of his music, just because I'm old and I had grown up on a lot of it. Although I didn't know as much of the folk rock canon, which is like some of my favorite stuff, actually.
I was a Bobby Darin fan.
Okay.
So I know a lot of songs that are not even in the show, that I've been fans of his music. I've been a fan of his music for a long time.
I will say, what I was truly loved about your casting in the show was for 2 reasons. One, that I'm excited that because of your following and you have a lot of young fans, they're going to come and they're going to, a lot of them, it might be their first Broadway show ever, might be their first any theatrical experience, but then they're also going to learn about Bobby Darin and this group of people and the music that they've never heard of.
It's so nice of you to say. I think it's really cool. I love that, I've always loved music from a different era. I'd say my band draws a lot from the 60s and 70s. This is obviously a little before that.
Yeah.
And so I hope that Lawrence fans that are coming to the show, get excited about hearing this era of music. And it's songs that I think everyone will recognize, but not necessarily be like, oh, that's a Bobby Darin song. Like younger people may not know.
I play Miss Sandra D.
Okay.
Which, literally, hello, look at me, Sandra D. Sandra D was Bobby Darin's first wife. But, people who know her name or know the Grease song, classic, know that she was this massive movie star. She was this incredible movie star. She was a huge name at the time when Bobby and Sandra started dating. A Taylor Swift dating Harry Styles type thing.
Sure, totally.
Okay, so I played basically 2 characters, Steve Blauner, who was Bobby's manager, and a guy named Charlie Mafia. That's his real last name. It's spelled with 2 F's. And he was sort of Bobby's brother-in-law.
My first character is Kirshner, and he is Bobby's lifelong friend, first manager, first collaborator, and then the story takes off after that.
Jonathan Groff, I have to say, has just been such an incredible, a creative vessel. He's constantly joyful, but also very disciplined in his process, and so that's what it takes to be a great dancer. And he said to me when we first started working on the show, I said, what do you want? And he said, my dream is to dance. I just want to dance. I've never done it, and I want to do it. He taps a little, but he threw himself into this process, and we have really found this together.
From what I hear, for the first time on a Broadway stage, you get to really dance in this show. We all know the YouTube video of you doing Anything Goes. We know the dance. We've seen you tap. But now you get to do it on a Broadway set. That must be exciting as well, to show that off.
My teeth hurt right now thinking about it. I'm so excited. God, I'm a dancer. I love to dance so much. And Bobby Darin had such a phenomenal facility with his body. There are these incredible clips of him performing solo, but also on Hullabaloo, where he's going off physically.
I'm not kidding that the entire theater is going to feel like a step back in time, including tables like this around the theater, seeing an incredible live big band on stage.
It's truly in honoring his spirit is a love letter to the audience. It is, yes, we're telling his story. Yes, we want to make sure we cover and honor him as the artist and performer that he was, but we want the audience to feel loved.